doing. Let me just find this on my laptop. Just to let everyone know, you can already see from the title what this is going to be about. I'm just going to be talking about BTS in this video and what's happened today. And so, hi guys. Okay, I found my live. You can already see what I'm going to talk about. So yeah, just for anyone who doesn't know, I'm going to be talking about BTS throughout this video. It's not going to be about anything else. So if you're not interested in this topic, you don't have to watch this. But for everyone else, if you're interested, let's talk. Yeah, I cut my bangs. It's like yesterday, but they're like see-through. I can like easily get rid of them as well. But for now, I'm just gonna leave them there like this. Annie, how's your day? My day was good. What did I do? So basically, guys, I'm like on Friday I'm leaving to LA Friday evening. So I have a lot of like shit to get done before I go. So it's a bit hectic this week, and I was editing a video. Another video is gonna go up tomorrow. It's my third and final body profile vlog of this year. I'm not gonna be doing another one for a while, so that will go up tomorrow. But today I thought I would do a live because this is like hot on the news, and I'm very passionate about this topic, so I'm gonna talk about it. So yeah, so to get into it, for anyone who hasn't heard, who doesn't know yet, BTS won 3 awards at the American Music Awards. And what was it? They won Favorite Pop Song, Favorite Pop Duo or Group, and then the big one, which is the Artist of the Year. And obviously, like, I watched everything. I watched all the fan cams, all the performances, and like, I'm like happier, like, as if it's like my own like personal achievement or something. But they look so happy. They look so like they looked like quite shocked, I think, when they got Artist of the Year. So I was super happy for them. And also, what was I gonna say? I mean, before I get into like the outfits, before I get into the outfits and the hair and like what they were, you know, I have a lot to say about that. But like I said, like it's like they were won against artists like Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, Drake. Like, isn't that crazy? It's crazy. But obviously these AMAs, they're fan voted, I heard. Especially like for this year, everything was fan voted, so no like music expert were like giving out the awards. It's all fan voted, whereas Grammys is like different. Grammys is like there's like a panel of, you know, people like deciding which awards go to who. So, I mean, still, the fact that they have this massive fan base, you know, and people resonate with it, that's still amazing. So happy for them. Everyone in Korea is really happy for them. So, yes, getting that out the way. Okay, and then let's talk about what they were wearing, the outfits. So I actually have my iPad. Can you guys let me know, like, how did you feel about what they wore? I'm actually curious because I wonder if like only like in Korea we feel this way. How did you feel did you like the outfits that they were wearing? Yeah, people liked it? V got the best outfits. Okay. Let me just give my opinions, and like this is prefacing this before I go into my rant. This is just my personal opinion. I'm getting like my permission to dance live PTSD. So before I say anything, this is just my opinion. People are going to disagree. The boys, it's not their fault. I don't agree with the stylists. It's not their fault. They didn't decide what they got to wear, okay? So that's my disclaimer before people come attack me. Yeah. I have a few examples on my iPad, okay? I'm gonna show you, and then we're gonna talk about it together, okay? So first of all, though, I think the worst offender of the 3 looks tonight, because they had one look for the My Universe, that performance, and then they had obviously the butter one, the yellow suits, and then the red carpet look, okay? So they had 3, and in my opinion, the red carpet looks were terrible. I mean, let me show you. You might not agree. Okay, so this is the red carpet looks. Do we like these ugly creased trousers, guys? These ill-fitting, super creased, bell-bottom flared trousers. Do we like this? I don't know why since Dynamite. Okay, since Dynamite, right? They've had Dynamite, Butter, and then Permission to Dance. And for the whole 3 of the English single concepts, the stylists have been dressing them in like the retro, like, you know, 80s, like disco, like, you know, like throwback style, right? It's not meant to be like modern. And I don't know, like compared to, like, you see, even when they were at like, this was at the UN, look at how well fitting the suits are. And the trousers, especially at the ankles. Look how like slick and suave they look compared to this. First of all, it's not even ironed. There's creases everywhere. And I'm not vibing with this like ill-fitting, why the flares? I mean, it's up to personal opinion, but like, the suits at the top as well, they don't even fit them very good. And for me, this is my personal taste. I don't like the jackets with like the dressing gown tie at the waist. That's just my personal opinion, but hey. And I saw this picture of, yeah, this was them at the same awards, AMAs, I think 3 or 4 years ago at the top. Look how cool and young they look. They look there. I'm sorry about my ring light reflecting. Look how cool and young they look. Oh my God. Compared to now, you might, I don't know what you guys think, but generally everyone in Korea, all the armies in Korea are generally saying, why do the stylists insist on dressing them, making them look like way older, like middle-aged men almost, rather than their actual age? They're still really young. And like, yeah, are we back? I don't know what happened there. Sorry, you guys. Okay, is it working now? Okay, it's working now. Okay, so yeah, not vibing with the red carpet looks at all. And let me just read some of your comments. I feel the color combinations were so good, but the pants were not really the best. Yeah, color, I guess the colors is okay. I really just don't like the whole fits at all. Obviously, they're handsome. It's not their fault. They are such handsome, good-looking guys. The thing is, it just looks like the clothes are wearing them instead of them wearing the clothes. Like, I think the job of a stylist is like to make the boys look really like the best possible version of themselves as they can. But she's like, I feel like she's just trying to be like, oh, like experimental and, oh, let's try to like push the edge of how like far we can go. But it's just like, the clothes are wearing them. They're being swamped by the clothes. They're not like, it's not making them like looks like extra good or anything. That's just my opinion. And they can look like, they look so good in like the airport fashion. They look so good in just like simple jeans and t-shirt. But like, I don't know why they have to go like this extra mile to try and make them look like, I don't know. And how do we feel about, you guys know, if you're a fan of my channel, you guys know that Suga is my bias in BTS, Min Yoongi, because I feel like his personality is very much vibes with me. So Yoongi's my favorite. And how do we feel about his orange hair? Do you guys like it? Can I get some, I have lipstick on my teeth. Thank you for pointing that out. People love it. Not the best. I think they wanted to do something impressing for the American people. I'm not saying he doesn't look good. I stan Yoongi. He is my bias in BTS. Not saying anything about him, but the hair. For me, I think Min Yoongi, he is very much cool tone skin. And what I mean by cool tone, that's why he looks good in like jet black hair, plus his mint, when he has mint green, blue hair, or like very icy blonde, ashy hair. He does not pull, to be honest, there are very few people that can pull off this orangey, very bright orange hair. It's definitely not my favorite look, like hair look of his. Definitely not. He looks much more better in just like, yeah, cool toned colors. So, especially in the butter performance. Like, okay, let me talk about the next one. The next one. Guys, this outfit. What is this ugly ass coat that Jin is wearing? This is so ugly. Why the hell would they make him wear this? Guys, this is really the best that they can do? They all look like middle-aged men. I mean, it's the fact that it's BTS, they can manage to pull it off to this level. They are not ugly. I'm not saying they are ugly. The outfits are ugly. Like, and Yoongi with his orange hair, like, this is just not what we asked for. And yeah, it's probably like Louis Vuitton. It's probably super expensive, but like, just because it's Louis Vuitton doesn't mean like it's like a banger, you know? Yeah, I like yellow, but yes, they look odd. As for the hair, at least Jimin doesn't have a bowl cut. Oh, but people, I guess, I mean, with Jimin's bowl cut, I quite like it, but you see, people have different opinions, and that's completely fine. Jin saved the outfit, yes, but like, he deserves better than this ugly coat. What is that? He deserves so much better than this. And I don't know if you guys know, but the stylist for BTS, she did an interview. Well, I think like some Korean magazine, they did an interview with all like the K-pop idol stylists. And in BTS's section, oh, thank you to the moon. Hi, did you get the canned kimchi? Oh my god, yes I did. Is that you? Okay, guys, I got sent like a canned kimchi for, it's gonna be like an ad. I don't know if you guys watched In the Soup #2, but basically BTS, they were eating like canned kimchi, and basically I'm gonna try it and obviously put it in some future video. So watch out for that. Thank you for that. Back to the outfits though. Yeah, so K-pop idol stylist, they did an interview with some Korean magazine, and BTS's stylist said that she gets a lot of inspiration from Harry Styles. You guys know Harry Styles? He used to be in One Direction. And let me just show you some of Harry Styles' outfits, and you can clearly see where she gets her reference from. So this is Harry Styles. Okay, look at this is the kind of vibe that she likes. You see the big frills and like big trousers. Like during Dynamite, they wore very similar vibes to this, you know? Yeah, look at the big trousers. Okay, you can clearly see where she gets her inspirations from. And the 3 worst outfits that V ever had to wear, the 3 worst. V is obviously so handsome. But look at this. This is terrible. Terrible outfit. What is this? And this, guys, nobody can say this looks good. What is this? Horrible. And like, I hated this bright yellow suit, and makes him look so old. So in general, Korean armies in Korea really think the stylist is like not making them look as young and hip and as cool as they actually are, you know? Oh my god. And they literally hype, and BTS, they are the Korean music industry. They are pretty much like the pop music industry at this point. They have so much money. They can look so much better than this. And a lot of the problem that the fans have is like often like the clothes don't even fit them well. And the shoes either. They don't even find them like the proper size shoes. They're always wearing like shoes that are too big for them. So it's like, why on earth are they not doing their proper job? So I'm not saying anything against the boys. It's not their fault. They just have to wear whatever they're told to wear. But I think Blackpink has like the best stylist in the whole industry. You never see Blackpink looking bad ever. And because they they take care into like customizing the clothes to fit them really, really well. And you never see them have like horrible looks or anything. But BTS, they're literally like the most like highest earning group in the whole world. Why do they make them wear stuff like this? Anyway, it's just a shame, especially on such a big night when they won so many. Oh, what's happened? One sec. What's happened? 1 second. Okay, if it this is not on the regular scheduled programming. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Back to rant. I think I ranted too much. Okay. 아미들의 공격이 시작됐다. About Blackpink style, I feel like it's overused most of the time. Yeah, at least, yeah, sometimes it can be basic, but at least they never look terrible, you know? BTS, sometimes they look terrible and it's not their fault. So, okay, and then the final look, the My Universe look, yeah, I guess that was like the least offensive out of the three. This one. I mean, I like the fact that V got his bandana. It reminded me of like mic drop days, but Yoongi, what? The pants and then the weird hoodie and then the orange hair. Just why? I like clothes, but I'm not like a fashion expert in any way, any sort of way. But like, I feel like if I was given their budget, I can make them look so much better than this. Even me. Or they should just dress themselves. They can just dress themselves for the stage. That's just my opinion. So, and let me just talk about everything else related to BTS since they've been in LA, okay? Because I have a lot to say about this. So even from the, oh, okay, guys, I might get hated on for this, but I sent like a text to Freya earlier when I was complaining to her like about like the BTS outfits, and I was like, you know what, Yoongi, when I saw the picture of Yoongi with the orange hair, I was like, do you know what that reminded me of? And like, please don't take this out of context, but I think it's just funny, okay? It's just funny. The Yoongi's orange hair reminded me of Pennywise the clown from It. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The orange hair clown with the really pale skin from the scary movie. That's what Yoongi reminded me of. But I'm not saying he looks like that. It's just like the whole look made him look like that. Guys, I am a Yoongi stan, okay? I'm in no way like trying to bash him. I love him to bits, but that's what it reminded me of, okay? Anyway, like going on to other topics. So very, very happy for them. Let's just talk about when they were on their way to LA. They all got on the same flight, obviously. Did you guys know about this? The 6 of them got into first class. And then apparently Jimin had to sit by himself in Prestige, which is the class just below first class. And I think maybe partly because somebody had booked all the like first class seats were taken. So Jimin couldn't sit in first, so he had to sit in Prestige. And for the whole, like, 12-hour flight, because obviously, you know, there are other people in Prestige. Like, there was, like, a lady, she managed to take pictures of Jimin and, like, kept, like, going up there to see him. And, like, you know, it must have been so, you know, he must have been so, like, stressed about that. You're trying to relax. It's a long-haul flight. And you can see that people are coming over to like come and see you to try and take pictures of you. And like this is all Hype's fault. They should have already pre-booked the tickets way in advance. Or like, yeah, just make sure they got a flight with all the first class seats available. They don't have their own plane. Yes, they don't have their own plane, but I think for long international flights, to get like a private plane is like very dangerous. You can only go like you can only use private planes for like short flights, 2-3 hours max. But like a long haul Atlantic flight from like Korea to LA, you need like a proper big plane for that. So I don't think they can use a private plane. So yeah, I felt sorry for Jimin. I saw that on Twitter, and like apparently pictures were circulating around, and like she deleted, the lady who like uploaded all those things in the first place, she deleted all her posts and her pictures. So, but I mean, that's what I heard. So poor Jimin, and shame on you, Hype, for making him go through that, if this is true. Let me just read some comments. Only please press live on concert. Guys, I mean, you guys know that there's going to be a live on the final 4th concert. Yes, Hype is going to be doing a live. I'm going to try to vlog it as much as possible, okay? But I also want to like enjoy my time. You know, I'm going to be so overwhelmed. I want to also enjoy the concert. So I'll try to film it as much as possible. But I don't think I will go live, because then I have to then really worry about like camera, all this stuff. So, okay, so flight to LA. So, and then since they've been there, have you guys seen all the pictures of them like wandering around LA, like J-Hope going shopping, and obviously like them going to Harry Styles' concert and like dancing and having like the best time ever. Like I'm so happy for them, and like the fact that they can like enjoy, because obviously in America right now you can like walk around outside. Can you walk around outside without masks and stuff? It's like much less strict than Korea anyway, that's my point. Much less strict. So, and they just look so carefree, and obviously they're happy to be performing again. They look so happy today in the AMAs to be performing in front of people. Guys, do you know that like concerts and stuff are happening right now in Korea, but nobody's allowed to like cheer. You can't go like woo, because they say like you can't, you're not supposed to open your mouth. You can't make any noise. So like, I don't know if you guys watch, but like Street Woman Fighter, it's like a Korean dancer TV program. They held a concert, I think yesterday or like 2 days ago. And basically all the audience were told like, don't scream, don't cheer, don't make any noise, keep your mouth shut, because they think that there's a possibility that if you like scream and cheer and stuff, then COVID can spread, and everyone has to wear masks obviously. But like, oh god, like I think it's so silly at this point. We just have to like live with it. And so the dancers, they had to perform to like a silent audience. I saw some videos on YouTube, so it was bizarre. And like any audience that like, you know, were like, they couldn't help it and they like tried to cheer, like they kept getting told off by all the concert organizers and stuff. So at least BTS got to perform in front of like a audience that can, you know, cheer for them. So I'm very happy that they can do that in America. Yeah, people are allowed to clap. People are allowed to clap, but no screaming. 요즘 공연이 다 그래요. 아, 그래요? At least in America, they can, you know, hear people scream. So that's really sad, yeah. So that's what I wanted to talk about there. Okay, and then I saw loads of people on like Korean side of the internet talking about Jungkook's tattoos. Have you guys seen? He's got like a whole like sleeve now, Jungkook, on his like arm. How do you guys feel about them, Jungkook's tattoos? Because for me, and he's also got loads of like lip piercings, eyebrow piercings, all these things. For me personally, and because I used to live in the UK, and one of my best friends in London, she has like tattoos all over her midsection. So for me, I am not fazed by tattoos at all. I think it's just art on your body. And it's that everyone's personal choice. If he wants to get them, he can have them. It's not like he's, you know, going to be working at like an office job. He's an entertainer. You know, he's not going to become a doctor or a lawyer after this, where it matters if you have tattoos on your arm. Like, it seriously doesn't matter. Like, and the fact that he has tattoos and piercings and whatnot doesn't like take away from the fact that like he's an amazing performer, singer, dancer. Does that mean like that suddenly he has tattoos? Does that mean he's going to work less hard or something? No. You know, he's still an amazing artist. So I don't understand all this backlash about his tattoos and piercings. For me, yeah, I mean, some people think like it's like, I don't know, it looks horrible and makes him look like he's in a gang or, but for me it's just like, it's fine, it's completely fine. And he pulls it off. He pulls it off well. I'm not sure if any of the other BTS members did the same thing, if they could pull it off, but it's Jungkook, so he looks good. So seriously, it's fine. As long as he doesn't get face tattoos, I'm fine with whatever. Face tattoos, no, but anywhere else is fine. Yes, exactly. It's his choice. It's his choice. It's his body. He has earned so much money. He's worked hard. He can do what he likes. So that's my 2 cents on that. Doctor and lawyer is okay with tattoo too. Oh, maybe, yeah. I mean, if it's in a place where you can hide it here, but maybe if it's on your hands and stuff. Are doctors and lawyers allowed to have like tattoos on their hands and like really obvious places? I don't know. So that's what I wanted to say. And oh, and I don't know if if I'm really like late to the party on this, but I only just read today that BTS has left Columbia Records and now they've moved to Universal Music Group, which is like the biggest music label in America and basically the entire world. I only found out about this today, so I'm glad that they've now done with Columbia Records, because I saw loads of people complaining that like, yeah, they don't even have a good relationship with the CEO of Columbia Records, and he didn't even like meet Pang PD at all since like they signed the contract in 2018. And UMG is like the artist to like the label to every single big artist on the planet, like Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, Beyonce, Jay-Z, like all these people, they're all under the same group. So hopefully BTS will now get lots of more promotion, lots more support, even more successful than they are right now. So I'm just so happy, and I am going on Friday evening, and obviously guys, I will try to vlog as much as possible, everything. It's my first time in LA. I booked tickets to Universal Studios today. I'm going to plan the rest of my schedule. I'm going to meet up with my friends that I have in LA. I'm going to eat all the delicious food. I'm so excited. And oh, and I saw on Twitter, was it yesterday? This guy, I think he was like a Korean guy, man. He said he couldn't get tickets to BTS concerts, and he was just eating at a random Korean barbecue restaurant. And then like BTS walk in and they start grilling meat next to him. And he was like, what is this? And like, obviously, I think that's like a real possibility, because BTS, obviously, they're gonna want to go to Korean restaurants as well while they're in LA. They're not just gonna be eating like burgers and hot dogs and stuff. So maybe if I keep going to Korean restaurants while I'm there as well, I'll run into BTS, but like, there's like literally no chance. And they're like surrounded by like so much security at all times anyway. And I think like for me, even if I see BTS like walking around, I'm literally like the type of fan, I don't want to go like screaming up into their face and like shoving my phone at them, like taking pictures of them. I really feel like I just want to, I so respect their like privacy, and like I don't want to annoy them in any way, that if I see them, I'm just gonna like enjoy the moment with my eyes and not like bother them at all, because they literally just, it must be so annoying for them. They get that all the time. People screaming, like running up to them and like trying to take pictures of them. Like it must get so annoying. So even if I see them, I'm just gonna be a respectful fan and like watch from afar. I mean, but I'm gonna be, yeah, feast with my eyes. Exactly. So, and yeah, the final concert, I will be there, hopefully like looking up there into the stage and hopefully seeing them like really close. So I will scream inside my soul. Exactly. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. And obviously just everyone in Korea is so excited and happy for them. Oh yeah, and Grammy nominations tomorrow, I think, in a few hours. How do I feel about the Grammys? As a fan, Like, they've achieved so much already. I genuinely just don't even care if they get a Grammy nom or a win or not. I genuinely don't care. They've done enough. But the thing is, I think they care. I think Sugar and like all of them, they really want to achieve that. So after what happened last year, after they used BTS for all the like clickbait and the views and the ratings, and then to not give them anything at all, like, I really just I want them to not care, to be honest, as well. But I feel like they still really want to achieve that. So yeah, if they win, if they get nominated and win, then I'm happy for them. If they don't, then I'm still happy for them. So yeah, Scammies. Yeah, seriously, fuck the Grammys. Fuck the Grammys. If they make some like alternative category and be like best Asian artist or whatever, like, yeah, they'll probably do something like that. Not give them like a legit Grammy award, but like make like another category so they can like give them that kind of thing. So let's see. Oh yes, I think let's talk spoilers. You know how in Jungkook's speech, acceptance speech, they were like, focus on the next chapter. We're ready for the next chapter, and now we are going to focus on. And then during their V Live, the V Live they also named Focus On. So I think that's like definitely must be a spoiler. It must be the name of the new song. What do you guys think? I am so ready for the next era and next album. Oh, please, let's not talk about military. Let's talk about military. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys think the same. Focus On is gonna be, that's like a hint. I definitely think it's a spoiler. It's a hint. So, military service. I think after today, there will definitely be talks in the Korean government about like exempting them, because how can they not? How can they not? But this is honestly not my place to say. Like, I'm not a Korean man, you know. I don't have to go to military. I know people have loads of different opinions on this. Obviously, I think that they shouldn't have to go, but you know, it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I think they'll announce it at concert. Yeah, performance song like Idol. Guys, how ready am I to see On perform live in person? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That's like the biggest like dream ever since I watched like their Mama performance of when they performed On, and I was like freaking out over that. But now I'm gonna be seeing it in person live On. It's gonna be epic. With like the huge marching band, everything. I'm gonna die. And all the songs on B, like I love Disease, all of those songs. I'm gonna die. I can't. And Techita, if they all perform Techita, please. That's what I want more than anything. I want OT7 Techita, all 7 of them to perform live for me. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see like what like songs the set lists are. I'm sure I'll be screaming and jumping and crying. You think they won't? They probably won't perform Techita. I hope so. We'll see. What if they have like special guests on? They probably will have some sort of like special artist come on. I am just so hyped. Also, guys, would you guys be interested in if I do a pack with me for LA video? Do you guys want to see that? Because I bought some new clothes, outfits, and some things that like for SoFi Stadium in LA, you need like a clear bag. They said I can't take like a normal backpack, so I had to buy like a clear plastic one. So I bought some things. Yes, you guys want to see? Okay, pack with me to LA. Okay, I'll make that video. Yeah, and I need to pack things like my army bomb and stuff like that. Outfits. I'm so excited for the outfits as well. Korea is getting really cold right now. It's like properly getting into winter. So I'm happy to go into the sun, get some sunshine and some warmth. So happy. I think Megan would be performing with them in concert. I really hope so. I really want to see that live. I don't know what happened with something bad. She said some personal thing happened with her, right? So she couldn't perform with them today. But I really want to see them perform with her live. And the fact that I'll get to see like the J-Hope dance break live in Butter. Oh, I'm dying already. Oh guys, where's my... I changed my phone case from Cookie to Shuki. Isn't it cute? Yeah, so I'm completely like, I've been so busy for the past like 2 weeks with body profiles and stuff, so I was not able to watch like so much like content. Now I'm like properly getting into like the army vibe again. I watched loads of In the Soups episodes for the past few days. And cute, you like it? Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? He's cute. I live for these pop sockets. They're so useful. It makes my phone, I can put my phone anywhere at an angle. I really like these. I want to buy all of them, all the characters. Yeah, this week is BTS week. For the next 2 weeks. Because I come back to Korea, I'm going to be in LA for 1 week. So, guys, and don't worry, I will try to film as much as possible. I will try to film literally everything. I'm preparing. Like, don't worry about that. I will keep you guys updated on everything. And if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram because I post more like real-time updates on there. With YouTube, it takes a bit more time. There's a delay because I have to do subtitles, edit and stuff. So there's a bit of a delay on YouTube. Which is like some people were thinking that I was still in Paris. Oh, thank you, PY Eung. Thank you. Yeah, on Instagram, I post like in real time what I'm doing. But on YouTube, there's a bit of a delay. So people were still thinking that I was in Paris when I had been back for like 2 weeks. So happy and excited. I will do Pack With Me. I will vlog my entire trip to LA and everything I get up to in LA. Eat all the delicious food. In-N-Out. I've never had In-N-Out burger. I'm making a whole list of all the things I want to eat. I'm also gonna be doing like hiking, stuff like that, like physical exercises, going to the beach, obviously all of that. What is my favorite BTS song? I can't choose. I have so many. But generally the previous like hard-hitting rap line songs. I like the rap line so much. Like obviously Techita, RM's intro, Persona, and Oog, and Dang, and Fire, and all of those songs. Those songs are really good for when I work out, when I'm at the gym. I like those like hardcore hip-hop songs. Yes, exactly. Where did I buy my pop sockets? I bought them from a Korean website. It's Coupang. I'll try to make a video about this and I'll tell you guys. Yeah, for those of you who want to buy these, I'll put a link. 언니 더 이뻐졌네요. 아, 감사합니다. 지금 행복해서 그래요. Do I want BTS and Blackpink to collab? I mean, I think if that happened, everyone will die. The whole world will explode. That would be epic. That would be amazing. But I don't think they will because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like with BTS and Blackpink, they're too much of like a competition going on. I don't know if YG will let that happen, but I personally want to see that. That will be, I would die. Yeah, no reason for a fan war. You see, there is a fan war existing between Blackpink and BTS. But to be honest, BTS and then it's Blackpink. Sorry, but that's like the truth. Like Korea-wise, it's BTS here and then Blackpink. So I'm waiting for V's neck art. I just pray that for the actual concerts that the outfits are better. let's pray, or collectively pray together. Please have better outfits for the concerts. Pictopoking. Yeah, please, stylists, get your shit together. Or can, like, just let the boys dress themselves, okay? And like proper fitting shoes. Make sure they don't get hurt. Just want them to be safe. Nobody get injured, please. So, yeah. Oh, what's my name on Instagram? Okay, I'm gonna type this. I'll type in the chat. Guys, even just from speaking about this, my throat hurts. So imagine how I'm gonna be in the concerts. It's JY Anali. How do I pin? JY Anali is my Instagram. So I think in LA right now, it's probably like they're waking up, the boys. I think LA is like morning time. They should be like waking up now. So I'm just like following what they're doing. I just want them to be happy and safe. They have to be safe. They have so much security with them all the time. So how many shows am I going to? I'm going to 2. I sold the other 2 to David because he wanted them. So, and I want other armies to have the opportunities to go. So I'm going to the first concert and the last concert. And then in the days in between, I'm just going to be sightseeing LA because it's my first time in LA. So the first concert, guys, I'm like, it's like one of the top seats at the like very back at the top of the stadium. But to be honest, at a BTS concert, and I've been to like stadium concerts before, not BTS, but I've been to like stadium concerts. And even if you're at the top, you can still see everything. It's not like anything of like less of an experience. It's still an amazing experience. And like the fact that they have the big screens, so I mean, you can't see them like up close, but it's still fucking amazing, even if you're at the top. And you're seeing like the entire like army bombs and all of that. So the first concert, you know, I'm at the top. And then for the last concert, I'm like right at the front. So super excited. It's 6:30 in LA now. Okay, cool. Is anyone in LA? Anyone from like the States? Can you guys give me recommendations of like good places to eat? So excited for the food as well. And my hotel, I'm staying in Koreatown. 좋은 자리 잡으셨네. Yeah. I'm staying in Koreatown in LA, and I think that's like a safe part of LA. And apparently right next to my hotel is like a really famous like 순두부찌개 restaurant that I keep hearing about all the time. So I will definitely go for some, like try out some of the Korean restaurants while I'm there as well. I'm so excited and just super happy. Oh, a fun fact. I mean, I think I can talk about this. David from DKDK TV. I'm gonna get interviewed for like some Korean news like station as like a Korean army, because they're gonna do press coverage on like, you know, BTS doing concerts in America. And I'm gonna be like the Korean army flying all the way to America, and they're gonna just like ask me questions, like film me pack a little bit. So watch out for that. Yes, Mexican food. I love Mexican food, and I'm so excited to go and try all the like the bomb Mexican food there in LA. We didn't really have like really good Mexican food at all in London, and I don't know how in Seoul. I haven't been to many, so excited for the food. Do I have the light stick? Yes, I do. I have Army Bomb. It's there somewhere. I will film it in my vlog. And oh yeah, I heard people saying like when you go through security on the American side, don't say that you have an army bomb in your suitcase. Don't make that mistake. You have to say light stick, not army bomb, because if you say army bomb, you literally might not get entry into the country. So what's the time? Okay, 11. Okay, I've already been talking for half an hour. Okay. Airport security here, it's rough. I know, guys. I'm actually a bit scared because I've been to New York, okay? this is like a bit of a story time. I've been to New York twice. First time, it was completely fine. I went to sightsee. I went by myself. It was completely fine. I breezed through passport control, no problem. And then the second time I went to New York, I think it was like a few months later, they stopped me at passport control and they were like, excuse me, miss, why have you been to America 4 times in the past 6 months? Can you explain? And I was like, I haven't. I was like, what do you mean I've been here 4 times in the past 6 months? This is my second time into America ever. And they were like, no, it says here that you've been here 4 times. What is your reason? And I was like, what? And I was like, what the fuck is happening? And then they took me to secondary, to the back. And then they made me sit there and they said, you can't use your phone. So I sat there for like 20 minutes. And then they lead me into like the back room, and these 2 huge American guys literally start screaming at me, accusing me of being a liar, saying that my passport is fake, that I think they were accusing me of being like a prostitute. They thought I was coming into America to work, to make money. They didn't believe that I showed them my plane ticket to go back to London. And they were like, no. And they were like literally like looking through my passport, like holding it up to the light to see if it was fake. And they were like, is that your suitcase? Is that all you have? Who paid for your trip? How much does your dad earn? Who is your boyfriend? All these kind of really rude questions. They didn't believe that I was literally there. I spent my own money. They literally thought I was coming in as like a prostitute. Because I think like they think if an Asian girl traveling by herself, they really have this like stereotype that is like a thing. And so I was screaming as well, being like, I don't know why you said that I'm a liar. Like, I'm literally telling you the truth and you're not listening to what I'm saying. And so I was getting really heated up. And then the guys were like, why are you getting so angry? And I was like, because you're accusing me of lying and I'm not lying. And so I was like shaking. I started like shaking and like freaking out. And then eventually, like they made me sit back outside again while they talked amongst themselves. And then like 10 minutes later, the guy just like came and he like just like threw me my passport. And he was like, you're free to go. And I was like, no apology, nothing. And they were like, no, just go. And I was like, it was such a horrible experience. It really put me off going back into New York again. So I don't know if they might put me on like some blacklist now. So if I have trouble entering LA, I can't vlog it though because they will not let me film, but I will let you know. Pray for me, guys, that I can enter without any issues. Yeah, so American like customs, American passport control is fucking scary. And just, yeah, rude and racist that they would automatically assume because I'm like a Asian girl that I'm coming in to work. It's not okay. So yeah, that was my story time. Yeah, hopefully I'll be fine. But I mean, I love traveling by myself. I love traveling with people, but I think there's something about traveling by yourself as well. I also love, and I have friends. 무서워서 못 가겠네. It's okay. 괜찮아요. But I have friends that I'm meeting up with in LA, and they will also drive me around, show me to good places. This place that I've heard like Kylie Jenner talk about all the time, it's called Sugarfish. Apparently it's like the best sushi ever. So I'm gonna go to there as well, and so many nice desserts. But I'm also planning on working out the whole time. I don't want to like balloon. And yes, I'm planning on eating Latin American food. And my hotel has a gym and a swimming pool. So I'll be making full use of that. Sugarfish is def recommended. Really? Okay, cool. And some people were suggesting me to go to Nobu. That's like a really fancy, like a celebrity hotspot. But I think it's almost impossible to get a table at Nobu. So we'll see. How do I start studying Korean on my own? To be honest, I'm not the best person to ask because, I mean, I just learned Korean from birth. And my Korean is not perfect. And so there must be loads of YouTube channels already teaching Korean, right? So try to look on YouTube. Yeah, Nobu is popular, yeah. It's very high end, but apparently it's amazing food, so I will try. Also, guys, like, there's like a part of LA called Skid Row that's like really scary. That's like where all the like the homeless people are. Basically, they can't afford, like, they've like either lost their jobs and, you know, gone through like shit times in their lives. So that's where all the homeless people are in LA. And like, I've seen Korean YouTubers like go there for like content because it gets them the views, right? If you film, like, if you say like I went to Skid Row and I filmed content there, it gets the views automatically. But like, I don't think I can go by myself. I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, so I will try to also do YouTube lives while I'm there. Okay, you guys, I promise. Not on the BTS concert nights, but on the other nights, I will try to do YouTube lives. Don't go. Yeah, I won't go. Don't worry. Don't go. Oh yeah, SoFi Stadium is in a very sketchy area. Yes, I know about this. 영어 수업하는 중인데 늘 수 있는 방법, 외국인들이랑 많이 대화해보세요. That's my best advice. And just watch loads of Netflix. Yeah, the stadium where BTS is holding their concert is like a very new stadium in like a quite like a scary area, I've heard. And they said nobody should walk by themselves after the concert's finished back to their hotels or anything. And so I know that when everyone's leaving the stadium at the same time, unless you came in a car, if you're trying to get taxis, Ubers and stuff, it's going to be like huge queue. It's going to be massively overpriced. And so I was like, I tried to look for a solution, and I found like Korean armies, they were like organizing their own taxis, their own cars, their own buses. And so I booked like a spot on like a Hana tour, a Korean like tour company. They're organizing like a big bus for people to get taken back to Koreatown after the concert's over. So I booked us one of those spots. So I don't have to worry about getting a taxi. Hana tour. Parking is sold out. Yeah, everything is sold out, and the taxis are going to be super expensive. So I was like, okay, what do I do then? So that's what I'm doing. So I have all my stuff sorted. I have to take a PCR test on Thursday before I leave, on Friday, and then I have to take a PCR test before I come back to Korea as well. So all of that stuff. I applied for my like ESTA, is it ESTA or ESTA? Don't know how you say it. So yeah, guys, I've been vaccinated twice. I've had my vaccinations. They were Pfizer. I've had them. I've been to Paris and I was fine. Obviously, I will be careful. Obviously, I will be hygienic, wear my masks in most places, and I'm just so happy to go. I'll be safe. I'll be safe. Don't worry. People hate PCR tests. I've had so many at this point. I'm like super good at them. And then they always tell me afterwards, they're like, you do so well, because I just don't have any reaction. Like, even if it's just really painful and they like shove it up my nose, I'm just like, oh, whatever. I literally see some people like in the queue in front of me like crying and stuff. But I'm quite good with them. So my voice is getting tired, and it's like in Korea right now, it's like 11:30. Yeah, so guys, I promise I will try to film everything before I go, and uploading my body profile vlog tomorrow evening, so watch out for that. Yeah, I will update on Instagram as well. I will be safe. I'll have fun. I will keep you guys posted, so don't worry. So super, super happy for BTS. We'll see about the Grammys tomorrow. So thank you guys for joining. Be safe, be happy, everything, all of that. Good night, good morning, wherever you are. Bye-bye.